Welcome to my van. So this is my van that I bought back in March, and I converted it into a motorhome with my dad. Yeah, so this is the final product. When you first walk into my van, you've got this bit of carpet to kind of just wipe your feet on. This is my flooring. It is bamboo flooring. It's actually a box that was left over from my house, or my parents' house. So that was lucky that they had that left over, and I really like the look of it in the van. Over here we've got my shoebox, which is actually tied onto the seat, so it's not going to go anywhere. This is just my backpack. Over here is my cupboard. I love my cupboards. They have little latches on the side, and they open up like this. Inside I've got these two baskets. They're not full yet because I'm not traveling at the moment. They sit inside like this, and the cupboard's closed down. Make sure the latch is open up. On this side I have this little basket that I screwed into the wall, also some hooks that I just put some scrunchies on. Coming underneath my cupboard, this is my little shelf. It's basically for random things. I often put my phone on there. I've got this little decoration of books and crystals that I actually screwed on there, so if you want to read them, I'm sorry, they're actually screwed onto the table, so while I drive, they're obviously not moving around. At the front here, behind the front seat, I've got some just shopping bags. I've got this little basket that I've got some spare blankets and stuff in, and then just my screen visor. On the floor here, why I've got this weird little patch of carpet is because it's actually access for some of the things underneath the car. If I lift it up, you can see these bolts here. So we couldn't put the floor over that, otherwise if they ever needed to do maintenance work under that part of the car, it would be really hard to access. Over here is my fridge. I'll open that up. It's actually a fridge-freezer combination, so I can take this middle part out and have it all the fridge or all the freezer, or have it divided and have half-half, or to be more energy efficient, I can just have half running at a time. That's the fridge. This is my bed, probably my favourite part. Underneath it, I'll just show you the storage underneath. So if you just lift up the bed, or the sheets, I've got this little basket that has a hook, lift it up, pulls out, just like so. So when I'm driving, that doesn't wiggle around too much. Also under here, I've got my big recycled plastic mat that I can just lay outside my van when I'm camping anywhere. Over this side, I have my little basket of toiletries, which randomly has some glow sticks from my friend Amber in it at the moment. My curtains here come across like this. I can just block Gabby out, that is my filmer for today. And they open up like this. They go across this window, the long one, and also I have them at the back there. So these back curtains, they just slide across. They're caught on the light at the moment because I've got it facing out. But they just slide across there. They just look pretty, they don't do too much. The roof here is just tongue and groove. I think it's pine, tongue and groove pine paneling. I've got the same on the walls, but I did paint them white. Same on this wall down here. To attach the curtains, my dad used this metal just wire. So they slide, if I pull it up, they slide nicely along that. So that's good. I got these little fairy lights with some leaves on them from Target. I thought that added a nice twist. I really like plants and I really like fairy lights, so combined it works well. So on this side wall I added these frames that I just framed some pictures that I found on Pinterest in. I actually attached them using this double-sided adhesive like foam stuff, so they don't rattle around or move while I'm driving. All the trim, we added that in just to kind of clean it up a bit. Also up here we're missing a piece of trim just because we ran out of time. I'll get that in one day. It's just a piece of white lino that kind of cleans that section up a bit. We've got my light up here that is controlled by my kind of electric area. I've got this little section that I have all my electrics in. That's pretty good. The fan at the front also, that's an exhaust fan. So if you open that up and go to your electrics, flick the switch, that turns on like that. And you've just got to make sure with this one that you open the hatch before you turn it on, otherwise I think it can burn out the motor. At the back, that's my Max Air fan, my pride and joy. I've got a remote control for that. Now this one can blow air in and suck air out, so it's really good, and you can adjust obviously the speed, the temperature.
It's very loud.
That's because it was on 100%.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
Very nice. Should we go to the back kitchen? That's probably the most exciting part. Okay, let's go. So this is my kitchen. We've got this huge drawer that opens by a latch. It pulls out. Basically, it's a huge drawer that has all my storage. It's a little bit messy in the moment because I did go camping. Heaps of storage. This is my cooktop that I take out and put on this table, which is also a little bit dirty. My gas bottle is strapped in over there, and when I have this out here, I put the gas bottle next to it here. So once this drawer slides back in, you can see my jars up the top. They're just screwed in. The lids are screwed in, so I can. Oh, wrong way. So if I unscrew those, you know, coffee, sugar, and tea. This is my back bench. If I just move the pillows a bit, I've got this nice back bench to work at. Down the side, I've also got my water storage under here. That's the end of my mat. As I said, my gas bottle. The side here is kind of just for random stuff, so I've just got some string, the controller for the fairy lights, a mat, just some random things. I also got this little plant from Target that I thought was really cute. But that obviously I have to take it down when I'm driving just because I can't have it smashing. So up here I've got this light which actually pivots to the kitchen or inside the van like this, except the issue is the cord, we just haven't attached it yet. So yeah, there's a couple of things that are still unfinished, including that light. So that's my kitchen. This here is just the front cabin of the car. It's pretty basic. You know, we've got mats, we got some storage in the middle. It's a Toyota HiAce, so the middle seat, or the middle armrest should I say, actually turns up so I can fit 3 people in here. I'll take you over to my side. So this is my side, this is the front seat. I've got this little mat over the seat, mainly because it looks like someone took a huge meal out of my seat. This is how I got it, so it's always been like that. But yeah, my friends have a bit of issues getting into the car. My shorter friends, that is. This is where I drive. This is my spare scrunchie. And that's about it for the front section of the car. So you can't see too well, but this up here is my solar panel, and that is connected to the Gabby, it's okay. And that's connected to the house battery that's inside the car.
Wait for me.
All my electrics is stored under here. We have this little just box that's protecting it at the moment. But basically down there we've got the battery regulator, all the other fun stuff. I also forgot to mention with the electrics, you can see these little black holes. They're actually USB ports, so I've got another one down there near my bed, so I can basically charge my phone from anywhere. So they each have 2 ports. Above the switches for my fan and my light, I've got this battery indicator. It basically tells me how much energy the battery has left in it, I think. So that is my van. Thank you for watching. And stay tuned for all my travels in it. I've got a couple of trips planned and I'll be vlogging those, so that could be fun, hopefully. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Huh?
Is it?